Bulbas-Auror stands as a beacon of hope, bringing the Emperor's light to the region known as the Ghoul Stars, far as it is from Terra's holy presence. This being all the more important now that the Cruciux Maledictum has shrouded the Astronomicon from the embattled Imperial citizens of the subsector. Long has the ministorum maintained a military presence here to safeguard the many treasures of the world's reliquary, and since the days of the Scouring, the garrison forces of the Luna Wolves have defended these priceless artifacts from heretics, traitors, and xenos without fail. Unfortunately, the shadow cast by the Great Rift has taken its toll, even on this remote world. With the darkness and strife caused in the wake of the Noctis Eterna, reinforcements and supplies to Bulbas have stopped completely. Fortunately for them, Guilliman's crusade has brought Primaris reinforcements to the embattled Luna Wolves. These forces will prove instrumental in quelling the rebellions and insurrections that have sprouted like weeds during the blackness. Their first mission is to quell a band of orc pirates who have managed to grasp purchase upon the Shrine World and grow undetected into the beginnings of a terrible WAAAAGH.
Hey everybody, it's Adam from Encounter Wargaming, and today we have...
I'm James.
Woohoo! So, what we're going to do in this video is set the scene for a 3-game campaign that we're going to do. The Space Marines defending against orcs on... We're going to call this the Conflict of Bulbas-Auror. So, set the scene briefly, kind of what's your idea for the story, and tell people what's going on.
Alright, so the whole idea is that you have this orc encampment that's like kind of building up to be a WAAAAGH. Imperials don't really want it to be a WAAAAGH, so...
Because bad things happen when WAAAAGH happens?
Yeah. the other problem is that on this world, on the Shrine World, you got this reliquary that's just full of like a whole bunch of like wonders from the Dark Age and like all these really, really valuable things to the Imperium, which, I mean, you know, some of them are just bones of saints and stuff, but some of them are like force fields and stuff. The orcs are all about like, if we can get that, we can build some even bigger guns, and it's gonna be great, right?
And if they're force fields, keep those big guns safe.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, you really want to kill the orcs before they get into space.
Yeah,
that's
Stompa with force field, no good for anybody.
Well, it's a good time for the orcs.
Yeah.
I mean, literally no one else. Even worse, it's good times for the orcs on that Stompa.
That's right.
Literally everyone else is a bad time.
So James has done a bunch of work writing up this campaign. Mission 1 has 2 outcomes, and then out of that determines what mission we'll play next. And out of each one of those, wins, or depending on who wins and who loses, there's 2 outcomes for each of those as well to determine our final game.
It's a basic tree campaign. It's actually outlined in the Warhammer 40k rulebook.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, everything in this campaign is entirely out of that rulebook. We just did a couple extra bonuses for when you win or lose missions.
Yeah, and so if you're interested in that, we can get that for you. So just send us an email if you're interested in kind of what we did in the background to tweak it a little bit to suit our needs. Yeah. I'm excited.
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I really like narrative campaigns. It's really my bread and butter on this stuff.
So of course the first 2 games in the campaign are free. Anybody can see them. And then if you're interested in the big final battle, it'll be a standard game. What is it, 2,000 points or 100 power level?
100 power level.
100 power level game. Then
that's right, we're using power level.
That's it. And power level doesn't get enough love, so we're gonna show it some love.
Yeah, it's also because like the whole idea is it's a narrative campaign. So you find the models that look the coolest, like your best looking models, and that's what you put on the table.
Oh, is that what we're supposed to do? No,
I didn't. Okay.
Okay, so the final game, like I was saying, will be available for our patrons. Of course, you guys get 2 battle reports for free, and we want to just show some extra love for our patrons. They support everything that we do on the channel. This is as little as $1 a video. You can jump on and become a patron. So
yeah, they're also better looking than most people.
All of our patrons?
Yeah, their patrons, like colors for them are brighter, things taste better for them. It's just amazing.
That's it. I think just for Canadian advertising laws, we have to say
that may or may not be true. That's my opinion. There we go. My opinion is the people who would go to their Patreon are better looking than most people.
Awesome. And so we want to say as kind of a little thank you to them that you get the big battle band for free. So that's pretty much all you need to know. We're going to set the narrative for each battle as we go along. You've just watched the narrative for the campaign as a whole, and so check it out as we have fun playing through this 3-game campaign.
Like a monkey in a rocket on his way back home. Okay.